is a tutorial on how to replace and remove SSI Schaefer trash can rollout cart, the new style wheels. What you're gonna need are the wheels, a screwdriver or a paint can opener, the axle, and some rocks. Make sure you have SSI Schaefer's new style wheels. First, look at the middle piece and make sure it says SSI Schaefer. Second, make sure there is that silver metal piece right below it. If there is not, it means this is not a SSI Schaefer wheel, or this is the old style wheel. This is what an old style SSI Schaefer wheel looks like. It does say SSI Schaefer, but it has a hole there, not a metal piece. Use the rocks to prop up your cart so it will be easier to install the wheels. Take your axle and place the axle into one of the wheels with the pipe side sticking up, and put one side into it and push until you hear a click. To make sure, if you do not hear a click, just to make sure your wheels are connected properly, give it a shake, and if the wheel does not come off, then it is connected. Make sure you know what size wheel you have. There are 10-inch wheels, 12-inch wheels, and 8-inch wheels. The wheels in this video are 10-inch wheels. You can find out what size of wheel you have by using a ruler to measure them. There are 2 holes on the bottom of your cart, and that is where your axle goes into. Make sure you know which holes to place your wheels in, your axle with the wheels into, so that your cart is flat while on the ground. You can put it in either one. One makes it easier to roll and the other one makes it harder to roll, but both are okay. Take your wheel with the one axle on it and slide it into the hole you want. And I placed it into the top hole, but these are 10-inch wheels and they belong on the bottom hole. You can put it on either one you would like though, and I'll show you what they look like on on both. Lastly, put the remaining wheel onto the other side. Here is another indicator that these are SSI Schaefer wheels because it says SSI on the pipe on the inside. Place it there. Use something to hold the other side, like your foot or something like that, and snap it until both the wheels attached onto the axle are clicked in. Remove the rocks on the bottom. 10-inch wheels, and they belong on the bottom slot. But if you put them on the top slot by accident or on purpose, and you would like to fix it and put it on the correct slot, follow this tutorial on how to remove the wheels. This can make it easier to roll, because all you have to do is pull back and the wheel touch the ground. Whereas on the normal, where you put the wheel on the bottom slot, you might have to use a little bit more force. But the weight of the can will pull back and help you take the container out. Here is how you remove the wheels. If you accidentally put them into the top slot, which means they are not touching the ground, as you can see, then this step is not necessary. But if they are touching the ground, use some rocks to prop up the cart so the wheels are not touching the ground. Grab a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, or a paint can opener, and that is the only tool you will need. You see that metal piece right there? You want to put your flathead screwdriver or paint can and push it that way. And once it is this way, the wheel is unattached from the axle. So you can then, it might take a few tries, but eventually it will come off. As you can see, the wheel is now detached from the axle. Take off both wheels to change the slot. Only one is necessary. But if you would like to do both, do the same to the opposite wheel. So that one wheel is removed. Take the axle and push it all the way out until it is no longer in the wheel slots. Here's a view on how to take out the wheel. Place your flathead screwdriver tip or paint can opener tip into that metal, right in front of that metal piece. Push it back into right there. It might take a few tries, and then while it is still pushed back, pull the wheel off. It might not work each time, but just keep trying, it will work. Now, place the wheel. If they're 10-inch wheels, make sure you put them into the bottom slot. Just like so. As you can see, they are now touching the ground. Snap the other wheel onto the axle. Use your foot to hold it in place until you hear that click. This is how the 10-inch wheels tilt when placed into the correct slot, which is the bottom slot. This is how the cart wheels tilt when placed on the top slot. Placing the wheels on the correct slot, which is the bottom slot for the 10-inch wheels, is necessary, because if you do not pull the cart all the way tilted, maybe at a 45-degree angle, then, and just so the wheel touches the ground, you might notice down there that the bottom of the cart is being dragged against the rolling surface. And if that is a hard surface like concrete or asphalt, that can lead to your cart having a shorter life with broken bottom and wear strip. So, it's your choice, top slot or bottom slot for your SSI Schaefer 10-inch wheels, but the bottom slot is recommended for 10-inch wheels. Thank you for watching this tutorial.